everybody, welcome back to another MR Academy math video. Today we're going to be diving more into data and statistics, and like I said in our last video discussing the median, mode, and outliers, surprise, it's back. It's back. And it's not going to go away. Okay, we've got plenty more to discuss with these three things and more with it in the future. We've also discussed line plots, and that's what this video is going to be discussing. Okay, using line plots. We've made them before. We're going to make some more today. But this is going to be a little refresher on line plots, and then we're going to discuss a little bit with the median, mode, and outlier of the data that we have. Okay, so just a refresher. A line plot is a simple, quick way that's going to display and show the data that we have. Okay? And we're going to make marks or X's, whatever you want to make. A lot of times we're just going to use X's. You might see different line plots that use other things, but we're just going to use X's. That's easy to draw. Okay, I don't you have to use my artistic skills, which I have none. All of you have more artistic skills than I do. Feel free to use other shapes. I'm just going to use X's. Okay? And each X or whatever mark you choose is going to represent one of the data points. Okay, so looking at what we have here, we've got the favorite color for a group of students. Okay? And they were asked, what is your favorite color? Okay. And 8 people said blue, 7 people said red, 8 people said yellow, 5, 1, 9. Okay, all the way through. Now a line plot. We are going to use these numbers over here, not the colors. We want to find out, okay, how many people said, or how many ones were there? Okay, how many colors had 1 person? How many colors had 8 people? How many colors had 7 people? Okay, whatever the case may be. So we need to figure out the spread, okay? What is the smallest number? What is the largest number? And then we have to fit all of them right here. Each one of these lines that I put here, down here too, right there, those are going to be the lines that we're going to use for our line plot. Okay, so it looks like the smallest number of students was 1. One person said orange. Okay, so we do have a 1 there. And the largest number is a 9. We do have to make sure we have every number in between. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's fairly evenly spread out. Okay, so how many 1s did we have? We had 1, 1. How many 5s did we have? Well, it looks like we had 1, 5. Okay, let's cross these off, kind of like we did with our median, mode, and outliers last time. How many 7s did we have? We had 1, 7. How many 8s did we have? We had 2 8s. And how many 9s did we have? We had 1 9. Okay. Now, when we talked about median, mode, and outlier last time, we didn't draw a picture to help illustrate that and to show it in a picture form. We just looked at the numbers. Line plots are going to help you see that data in a different way. So if you are a picture kind of person, if you don't like looking at numbers and words, that kind of stuff, you would rather see a mental picture or have a picture on the page, this is what's going to help you. Okay, we're going to translate these numbers in this table. We're going to put it into picture form just like we did here. Okay, so how many people, or how many only had 1, or how many colors only had 1 person? Right there. How many colors had 5 people that liked it? 1. But you notice, we talk about mode. How can we tell just by looking at this picture which number had the most? Well, looks like we made a stack right there, which is kind of cool. Okay, we can tell just by looking at this picture that 8 had more because its stack of X's is taller. It might only be 2, but it is taller than the rest of them. So we know the mode, the number that showed up the most, I forgot to cross off my 9, is 8. Then we look at outliers. Okay? Looking at this graph right here, or this plot, okay, not a graph. We'll talk about line graphs later. This is a line plot. Okay, so looking at this plot, and the X's, is there a number or numbers that really don't fit with the group? Well, here it kind of looks like this group is pretty close together, the 5 through the 9. Yeah, there's a gap from 5 to 7. but the gap from 5 all the way down to 1, and the rest of this group down to 1, is pretty massive. So that tells me, hey, 1 doesn't really fit with the rest of the data. Okay, 1's kind of down here by itself. Everything else is clumped together pretty well up here. And then the median. Okay, now the median, again, we could write out the numbers like we did last time. But in this case, I kind of want to use the picture here. Okay, so we drew this line plot. Now we are going to destroy it. You got to have some fun. You got to have some fun here. If we make a line plot, we need to destroy it as well. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Just like before, when we were writing down the numbers from least to greatest, these are x's from least to greatest. So smallest number, get rid of it. Largest number, get rid of it. Smallest number, get rid of it. Largest number, get rid of it. We have 2 left. We have a 7 and we have an 8 left. What did we do last time? 7 right here, 8 right here. If we have 2 numbers left and we were trying to figure out the median, if they're both the same number, we're in good shape. If they're both 7s, it's 7. If they're both 8, it's 8. If they're both 134, it's 134. In this case, we have a 7, we have an 8. We need the number directly in between that. So what is halfway between 7 and 8? 7.5 would be our median for that one. Okay. Next up, another table. We're going to be making a line plot doing the exact same thing. Okay. So we are looking for, okay, what numbers do we have over here? We're looking at all of these numbers. We got some big numbers. But I don't think our spread is going to be quite as massive as it was up here. It might be, it might be close. It's going to be pretty close. But our smallest number, 27, the way it looks. I think. I'm going to check just to make sure, yes. And the biggest number we have is 36. Looks like I'm going to have to write my numbers pretty small here, but that's okay. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. If in a perfect world I would have more space, I'd have a longer line, but we don't have a longer line. We're just going to have to deal with that. I'm going to put a big line in between each one of these just to separate them out so it doesn't look like one gigantic number. Okay. And we could do that all the way up, but not really worth it at this point. So, how many 27s do we have? Looks like we have 1 27. We're going to put an X. Do we have any 28s? No. 29s? We have 1, 2, 3 of them. 3 29s. Cross them off. Do we have any 30s? Yes, we do. We have 1 30. Do we have any 31s? We do. We have 2 of them. Cross them both off. 32s. Yep, we have 1. There it is. And the only other number we have left is 36. All right. So, let's cross off our 36. What is our mode? Well, which number has the tallest stack of x's over the top? 29. There are 3 of them. Any outliers? Now, it looks like 36 is kind of off in its own island there. 27 could be, but it kind of fits in with the rest of the clump there. Better than 36 does. So we're going to say 36 is our outlier in this case. And then our median, once again, if we create a line plot, we get to destroy it. So let's do that. Let's destroy it. Smallest number, biggest number. Smallest number, biggest number. Smallest number, biggest number. Smallest number, biggest number. We have 1 number left right in the middle, and it happens to be 30. Beautiful. Next page. Same gig. Here we go. We're going to make a line plot, and we're going to be figuring out the median, mode, and outlier, or outliers, if there are any, for this set of data right here. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a tweak here. Okay, we have fans that were at each game in a season. The problem, though, is looking at those numbers, Those are large numbers. There's 5 digits in each one of them. I'm not going to write down each one. If all of them just have 3 zeros, I'm just going to write down the first numbers just because I don't have a whole lot of room to work with. So we're going to do that. So smallest number you have is 36,036. We're going to go that route. Okay. Next, or the biggest number I should say that we have is 52,000. Yes, 52,000. I really wish I had more space to write here, but we don't. We're just going to go with it. Okay? I'm just going to have to write fairly small. Okay? But we can do that. Okay, so 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, we're going to run out of room, but that's all right. 46, 47. Yeah, we're out of room. We are out of room. Okay. But you get the idea. Okay. You get the idea. So what we would do, X right here, that's our smallest one. And then there is a major gap. Okay, so this one, because we do have a little bit of a lack of space, if you did have more space, you could get a whole sheet of notebook paper and make the space. But it's pretty clear right now, 36. What's the next smallest number? 47. Okay, that tells me we have an outlier right off the bat. 36,000 is an outlier. That's a major outlier. Okay, the mode. Which number shows up the most often? Well, we do have 3 52,000s. So let's do that, 52,000. Nothing else shows up as often as that. And then the median. Okay. Now, if we drew out the whole picture, we could cross them off. We could destroy the line plot, but we're not going to finish making the line plot. Let's write them out. Okay. From smallest to largest. 36, that's crossed off. 47 is the next biggest, or next smallest, I should say. 48 is next. Then we have 49,000, but we're just writing the first 2 digits. 50 is up next. Then we have 51. And then we have a whole boatload of 52s. We got 3 of them. Oh, 52 and 52. Okay, so cross them off. And now we can do our median. Okay, cross that off, cross that off, cross that off, cross that off. That. And we have our number right in the middle, which is 50,000. 50,000 would be our median for that set of data. Okay. Beautiful. Now, next one. Once again, we have a pretty wide spread. Now, I'm going to try to make this one. I'm going to write as small as I can and still be able to see it. Smallest number we have, looking at all of the points scored in the game, in all of the games, 18 in Game 6. So we're going to go 18. Most points that were scored, 35. Oh boy. We are asking for a lot right here, but we're going to try it. If it doesn't work, that's all right. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. We might make this work. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. We almost made it. We almost made it work. But, again, you get my point. That's how we would set that up. Okay, we'd have to have the smallest number, biggest number, and all the rest of the numbers in between so that we could be able to illustrate that. Okay, and X down here, we'd have an X on the 35. And then we'd put the other X's wherever else they would go. Okay, we had the 18. We would have, what, 1, 2, 3 21s. We would have 24, a 27, a 28, and we would have a 31 and a 35. Okay, so we can make that plot. Okay, that plot's perfect right there. A little squished, but makes it work. Now, mode, which one has the tallest stack? 21's got the tallest stack. Outliers, honestly, with this one, it's kind of tough to tell. 35's really, really out there. I mean, there's kind of a clump, kind of a clump right here. I mean, with this set of data, outliers are a little bit tougher to pick. Again, your judgment. I would go at least 35 as an outlier. I would say the rest of it is maybe good enough. Maybe 31 would kind of fit too. I don't know. Completely up to you. Okay, but point is, outliers, things that are way on the outside, they really don't fit the rest of the data. Okay. Now, we made the line plot. To find the median, we need to destroy it. Let's do it. Cross off that one. Front and front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back. This X is our winner right there for median, right over number 24. Okay. That was an adventure. That was stressful trying to get all those numbers in there, but again, if you have more space, you can make it work. But that is just a little application of how we can use the median, mode, and outlier with actual sets of data and making the line plots as well. Okay. So, as I said before, this stuff is not going to go away. Okay. Median, mode, outliers are going to be with you for a long, long time. Anytime you're talking statistics and data, these guys are going to rear their ugly heads as well as mean average later on. Okay, once again, I'm not going to worry about that, but these are here to stay for a while. So get used to seeing these. We are going to discuss them more in future videos as well. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it did help you. I hope you have a better understanding of how to use line plots, how to make them and use them, apply these three things as well that we talked about. If it helped you, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know how I'm doing. I always want your feedback. I want to hear what you're thinking, any suggestions you have, any video ideas you have for me. I want to hear what you got. And if you are enjoying these videos that I am uploading, do hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell as well, and then you will be notified in the future when I upload any other videos, which I'm working on trying to get quite a few up here over the summer. But once again, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, your afternoon, evening. Maybe you're watching this in the middle of the night. Whatever it happens to be, I hope you have a great rest of whatever time you are watching this. And until next time, I hope all of you will take care.